Happy New Year, everybody! It's officially 2020, which means it's a new year and a new decade, which is crazy because there are so many things that can happen. I'm gonna be 20 this year, which is insane. And there's so many interesting things that I'm excited about that are coming up this year and in the future, and I'm just really, I guess, relieved that 2019 is over, not because it wasn't a bad year, but because it was one of the hardest years of my life, and I'm glad I can move past it and move forward and just kind of have a more positive outlook on life. So I thought I'd make this video just to kind of share with you guys some of my goals for the new year and some things that I'm looking forward to. So one of my goals really this year is to just be healthy and to live my life as best as I can. 2019 was such a hard year for me. I went through a lot of change, and it was something that I really never, I guess, expected to go through and never thought I'd be able to go through. It was so nice to be able to have family that supported me and that helped me through it, because I wouldn't have been able to do it on my own. So I'm lucky that I had that. But moving back home from school and going through everything that I did with my treatment, it was just a lot for me, and I really never was excited about any of it. I was always excited about getting back on my feet, but I was never like, oh my god, I'm excited to be here or anything like that. I don't really talk about how much, I miss being at my school and being around my friends and being around, all these incredible things and these incredible people that are very talented, but it was hard for me to really say how I felt because I just didn't know what the future was going to be like. I didn't know if I could ever get back to what I wanted to do and who I was. It really, every time I think about, school, and every time I think about just moving on in my life, I do miss, being in that environment and being surrounded by people and being given those opportunities. But at the same time, I know that I couldn't have changed any of it. I didn't choose to get sick when I did. I didn't choose to come back home. I didn't choose to do any of that, and it just happened. So as much as I do miss it, and as much as I do wish I could still be in school right now and finishing my bachelor's degree, unfortunately that's not what happened, and that's okay. I just have to learn how to adapt to a new situation and just kind of move on in my life. One of the biggest things that I've really learned moving back home and getting back into schooling was just how patient you have to be with everything. It's really frustrating when you don't know the reasons why you had to change your life, or the reasons, why things happened in your life that you don't understand. And for me, it was always such a waiting game, because when I first got sick, no one knew what it was. No one knew what I had. As I went through that whole process, it was kind of like, how did this happen? What's going on? How did this start? So basically, my only real New Year's resolutions and goals is to just live life as healthy, as happy as I can, because last year was such a rough year for me, and I really didn't enjoy 90% of it. So I'm really hoping that this year I can just enjoy my life, finish school, and have some fun, because especially last summer, I didn't have any fun. I was constantly going to the doctor for my treatment. I went on a few different trips, but even on those trips, I was never happy. And it was always such an up in the air game with what was going on with me that I just really hope this year I can just have fun, finish school, and live life happily. So that's pretty much what I just wanted to do for the intro of this video. I do want to show you guys something that I don't think you've actually seen yet. I wanted to show you this. So this is an electronic drum set. We actually got it last year. I think we got it around September maybe, or October, around my brother's birthday. And, oh no, yeah, it was for my brother's birthday. And basically, how we got it was, my brother's started becoming really into like drums and really into like just kind of getting into like the percussion. Hold on. Okay, so the way that we got this is basically my brother started getting really into drums, and he started getting really into listening to songs and focusing on all the drum beats and stuff, and my parents started to notice it, and so they were like, hey, why don't we try and getting him a drum set and seeing what that's gonna do. So they got him a drum set, and he started really enjoying it, and he started taking lessons, and I was like, you know what, I want to learn drums too. And I decided, why not just go at the same time as he is, because it would just be easier and work out better. So now we're both learning drums, and we're both taking drum lessons, which is really exciting, because, you know, I've learned guitar and bass, and those are in the similar ballgame, but drums is really different. Drums, you have to really be more focused on learning how to multitask, because, you know, your arm's gonna do something, your foot's gonna do something, your other foot's gonna do something, your other hand's gonna do something. It's really all about coordination, and I think that that's very, very important if you're gonna learn how to play drums. Also, show you guys my little, I call it my green room, but my little porch plant. So I have this plant I had in Florida. You may have seen it in my vlog where I showed you where I lived. I had this in Florida. There is this plant right here, which we've had for a while. I think it's just, I mean, obviously it's hibernating right now, but it's a really pretty plant. I really like it. This one is a similar one, but this one has pink flowers, and I think this one has red flowers. I have this bamboo that my dad's friend got me. I had this bamboo that I also had in Florida. You guys know that. It's looking a little bit wilted, but that's only because of the weather right now, because it's really cold and snowy out. Then I have these two plants. So this is a Venus flytrap, and this is a pitcher plant. They both are bug-eating plants. So I constantly am trying to watch them and making sure they're okay, because bugs aren't really out here around this time, so I just have to make sure they're okay and they're not dying and they're really healthy. But they always go into hibernation around this time of the year, so they're okay for right now. This is my bonsai tree, which is also the plant that I brought back from Florida. So I got this in Florida. It's my bonsai tree. And this is a poinsettia that somebody got us for Christmas, and we still keep it out here just because it's just really nice, and we do want to actually grow a real poinsettia, so we have that out here as well. I don't know if there's really any like distinct title for this video. It's just kind of like a day with me, essentially. I mean, I'm filming this in the middle of the week, so there really isn't like any distinct like, oh, this is a vlog. But I just thought I'd catch up with you guys because I haven't filmed anything in the new year, which is crazy. So I thought you deserved some new content. It may not be as exciting as the other content that I posted, but hopefully you will find this somewhat interesting, and I promise I'm gonna try and upload as much as I can. It's gonna be a little busy with schooling now, and I have different events to go to and different family things that I have to make sure I don't miss, but I'm going to try and film as much as I can, but it may not be up and posted as frequently as I used to, so I'm really hoping that you guys can just bear with me as I try and juggle everything together, but I promise new videos are coming soon. I just want to also say, and I completely forgot about this, but I wanted to all wish you all Merry Christmas, because I didn't film really anything about Christmas and New Year's, but I hope you all had a really great Christmas. I hope you spent time with people you love, and I hope you got all the presents you wanted, and I hope you had a great New Year. I hope you spend it with your family and your friends, and just surrounded yourself with people who care about you a lot, because that was it for me. And it was really nice to be able to just be around people that I not only cared a lot about, but also knew a lot about what I was going through and supported me through all of it. So it was really, really nice to have those people around me during Christmas and New Year's. So I hope you guys had a really, really fun New Year's and Christmas, and I hope that you watch this video as well. I don't know if any of you are going to watch it, but I hope some of you will, and I hope you find it somewhat interesting. I know that my content lately has just been a bunch of vlogs, but it's only because I don't really know any sort of content that I can give you. I'm going to try and think of some new ideas, but for the most part it's going to be mostly vlogs. So hopefully you all will watch it and like it. Please check out my other videos and check out my channel. I will see you guys next time, and Happy New Year!